Oh yeah. Allah Akbar. Welcome to the I'm kidding, imagine if you do that. Alright.
I bombed Ariana Grande's concert.
Your voice can't be heard. Alright guys, what's going on everyone? Welcome to this talented stream. We are going to be talking about upcoming games for 2017 and 2018 and 2019, all in general. These amazing games that are coming out. To name the top few, I would say like Call of Duty, Destiny, Assassin's Creed, Far Cry. That's your usual top games. Then you got the new Spider-Man game.
Oh yeah, let's talk about that.
We're gonna talk about that. Anyway, let me introduce my second host in command. Your name, sir?
My name is Andrew. I'm here to talk to people and have fun. I'm a normie.
Yeah, more like a weeaboo. Alright, now...
Yeah, I love it. Shut up. Diva's my favorite character.
Yeah, but yet I have Tales of Assyria and you don't. Fucking face.
You know what I have?
Persona. I have Persona 5. Grow up.
Ariana Grande's concert was a blast.
Is this a new map?
No. Boy, this map is sweet.
When are we gonna get new maps?
Did.
I thought PC usually gets them first. Alright, let's talk about the first game that comes to mind. Yeah, I forgot about that one too, but damn, there's already a good lineup of games already for this year. Red Dead Redemption, of course, that's in 2018. I can't think of 2018 games right now besides Red Dead Redemption 2.
2018 games? The Last of Us 2?
Yeah, Last of Us Part 2, Red Dead Redemption 2. You already got 2 Game of the Year contenders right there. No doubt about it, new Halo in 2018. New Gears of War possibly. It may be too early for 2018, but at least an announcement for New Gears. Well, probably announcement like, hey, we're working on Gears of War 5. What was that? Yeah, but that's the thing. I mean, remember they announced Gears of War 4 and then it like 3 years later they released it. So...
Gears of War 4 was supposed to be Judgment. Judgment shall never be talked of.
Yeah, it was... The
game wasn't train right. Please don't say it was good. I swear
I thought it was okay. My favorite's always going to be Gears of War. Story-wise, Gears of War 1. Multiplayer-wise, Gears of War 3. Will always be my favorite. Let me see. But I don't know what games are coming up. What was that about your nose?
I said I'm eating a yogurt before.
Oh, well, congrats. Splatoon 2. That's like the only game that's coming out the next month. Mario Odyssey in the fall. I'm pretty sure
Mario's gonna be in Brooklyn and he's gonna get shot by some bloods.
I'm pretty sure someone's gonna beat the game within like an hour and a half and be like, there, we beat it. There it is. Maybe I know Eugene would love to see a For Honor 2.
Oh yeah, I'll tell you all about it.
For Honor 2. That's what E3 Ubisoft's going to announce. Fucking, we're just kidding about Far Cry and Assassin's Creed. For Honor 2 is the next game.
I would love that.
Written by the creator of Rick and Morty. Yeah.
My question is, when is Bully 2 coming out?
Mr. Meeseeks! Yeah, I haven't played Bully in a long time.
Female protagonist?
No, I don't play it. Well, oh, Tomb Raider. Tomb Raider, I know I've heard rumors. They've already confirmed that they're making the third Tomb Raider, but I'm pretty sure that they're going to end up showing gameplay there. It's too early for a new Dead Rising. They just released it in December.
I think that one was a hold-off game, honestly, more than another Dead Rising game.
Yeah, well,
It felt small.
Felt small, yeah.
It's too small, it really wasn't anything to do in there.
This is kind of like they made it just to put it out in the holiday season and make money.
That's exactly what they did.
Yeah.
It was a rush game. I didn't personally beat it all the way, but I heard the ending was shite.
Well, that's what I hate about Dead Rising games. The one thing I hate is there's always, every Dead Rising game, that there has to be human characters in it. Now, not like the bosses, but I mean like the military. The military always has to come in and, you know, whatever, try to kill the main character. But it's repetitive after like the fourth time to do that.
I know. What I think they need to do, with most of these games that they're pushing to come out with like every year or every 2 years, I think they need to stop that, take their time, make us want the game, because, I mean, honestly, when you're cramming shit down our throats, it gets tiring.
There you go.
And like, if they honestly, if they were to take their time, and I'm not saying take a whole like fucking GTA 5 6 years, 7 years of development. I'm saying like just give it a good 3 or 4 years before you make the next game. Let other games, you know, go in circulation for
actually work on your game and polish it.
Yes. And like, they need to stop with this whole DLC every 2 months bullshit. You know what I mean? Like, it's just make a full game, make it good.
Every 2 months.
See,
well, yeah, you make it worth the $60 if you're gonna put it at $60.
Exactly.
Because it's enough bullshit. You know, you
honestly,
pay for $60.
PS2 games are a good example of that. They used to be fucking just jam-packed with content. And now look at it.
It's all the money now.
It's all about the money.
And we pay $60. Some of us pay lots of money for unfinished games. It's a fucking crime.
Now you see, I do enjoy Overwatch for the simple reason that they give out all their DLC for free. You know what I mean? You can earn costumes and all that. You don't have to pay for it.
There you go. Yeah. I agree.
And I like what they did. I like what they did with that. That's good. And for when I hear Battlefront 2 is going to be the same way. So I really do think that they've done a great service, you know, to not just its fans, but to themselves.
Right. Well, there's another. Oh yeah, you said that they're gonna do free DLC for Battlefront.
Yeah, there's not gonna be no season pass or anything. It's gonna be like Overwatch, I'm guessing.
That's smart. But there was another game I remember. I think some other game. I don't know what it is. Let me think. Destiny 2. No, Destiny 2 is still doing the expansions.
You see, like just a little rant about Destiny real quick. They, you see, their games, they have so much in their games. They've proven it with the Rise of Iron and House of Wolves and all the DLCs. They proved that they had all of that in game, and yet they sold it for DLC. And for a game that they worked fucking almost as long as GTA is, you know what I mean? Like a good 6 years, 7 years in development. And you know what I mean? Like, if you're gonna have a game like that, put everything in there.
Right.
Like, for the love of God, you know what I mean? Not everybody, you know, has online. You know, I'm not saying, you know, like, how do I say it? Like, there's a huge majority of people that don't have internet.
Right.
You know, and it sucks because they can't play games like this without really enjoying it. What I mean is, basically games now are just focused on multiplayer and DLC, and those people without the internet, of course, they can't get any of it. They have no access to it.
Right.
So it's horrible.
That was pretty deep, actually. Yeah, I would say, yeah, there are those, but I would say that they're more the minority of the ones who don't have online. But yeah, that's why there's always co-op, of course, and local play.
Of course, but like as I was saying, like, you know, everyone's just too focused on multiplayer.
Yeah. No, exactly.
Like,
well, yeah, it's just, I mean, example of Titanfall 2.
That game is nothing without online. That game is online, basically.
No, but Titanfall 2's storyline was underrated. It was really amazing. The level design was awesome. Like, Titanfall 2 is a way bigger upgrade than Titanfall 1. So, that's the thing with games. That's the thing with games. They launch, and I've talked about this with you before, there's only 5 maps on there, 6 maps on there, that's it.
Yeah.
You've had 2-3 years to make this game, and there's 5 maps. Why
is there only 5 maps? Exactly.
Yeah, it's all unlocked.
If you have to take more time, to put at least 10, maybe, then that's fine with me.
10, but make them large, make them juicy, make them good. I mean,
put detail into that motherfucker, and they can do it. They don't for the money. That's it.
Yeah. Unless they ran out of money. But
cough THQ.
Oh my God, someone took Tracer. But yeah. Gosh, I don't know who I'm gonna play as. Someone took Tracer. I'm pissed off. Alright,
it was Mr. Liverpool, he's from the UK, I'm guessing.
Oh God, you Winchester people. Now, what's it called, no, but there was another game that was multiplayer, and they're gonna have free DLC, I totally forgot what. I guess with that Titanfall 2 again, they did that thing where the season pass didn't work and then they did free DLC, nobody was playing it. Don't do 1 map a month. Do 3 maps a month.
That's what Overwatch is.
But that's the thing with Overwatch, you know, after you play, that's For Honor too. For Honor is free DLC. But I mean, update it all the time, updated every 2-3 weeks, new customs, new this, new that. I'm not saying to do a map. I know developing's not easy. I know it takes time as well, but I mean, come on, make a plan. You know.
Exactly. Before you make a game, you should always know how it's gonna go for the rest of its life. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Even after you're done, you know, you should have a plan hey, are we gonna keep the servers up? You know, how's this gonna work?
Exactly. And with, again, stuff like For Honor, it's very easy to be like, this game's not gonna have much life, people are gonna get tired of it within 2 weeks. We need to give them something that can keep them online. And
the hype for that game is gone.
It was when they first showed it. It was a pretty big hype, and then it just.
It's gone now. It's gone.
It was the same with. I mean, No Man's Sky was one of the biggest freaking hypes ever. I was ready to buy it. I bought it, and then 2 days later, I returned it, and I got like $20 back. Yeah. I love the thought of sci-fi and exploring and almost like Star Trek in a way. Yeah. Yes. And then I ended up hearing that after 2 months or 2 weeks or something, it ends up deleting what you found or stuff like that. And a bunch of stupid shit. And I was happy that I ended up, whatever, it's returning it back in. And
I heard that game's getting better though.
Well, yeah, now they update it. Now you guys update it.
You see it, but at the same time, it should have been like that in the first place. Like,
Yeah.
I shouldn't have to wait. I shouldn't have to pay $60, wait for a game to get good, and then by the time everyone's already playing,
stabilized.
you know what I mean?
Right.
It takes the fun out of everything. I'm not saying a large fan base is bad, but it's definitely, how do I say it? It's definitely, to me it makes me tired.
Yeah.
I'm tired of the game. That's the way I work in Siege. I played the ever living shit out of it. I fucking, dude, I almost spent $400 in that game alone.
God.
And like now all of a sudden it's all popular, and like I get mad at that because I always ask people, you know, where were you when Rainbow Six, Rainbow Six Vegas was out? You know what I mean? Like gaming trends, they make me sick.
Like, where were you during the classics?
Yeah, like where were you for Vegas? You know what I mean? It's not that different.
Right.
The only thing that's different is the class system.
And I would say, well, yeah, the class system, obviously the graphics,
There was still ziplining, there was everything, you know, there was stealth tactics, all of that was there.
just more updated.
Nobody played it.
Yeah. I know. But that, at least that's getting a second year of free updates, which is good. That's gonna keep people playing.
Don't get me wrong. Don't get me wrong. I didn't say Siege was a bad game. I love that game. I was referring to like the fan base and all that. You know what I mean?
Right. Yeah. Well,
Like,
weak ass
that's just
shit
my
fan
opinion.
base. Everyone's always Call of Duty, Call of Duty. And actually, Rainbow Six, it's challenging. Rainbow Six, yeah, but it's one of those games. Again, I guess like just like For Honor, you play a match and you're like, "Fuck this game," and you end up putting it down. But you need to actually put some hours into it to get to know it a little better.
Basically, if you win, you want to play more, but if you lose, you don't want to play it.
Yeah, but here's the thing: if you lose, you play again, and you'll have your good and bad matches. It all happens to us, especially with Call of Duty or Battlefield 1.
Oh yeah, definitely. You cannot always do good on those games.
Not dead.
Yeah.
You will bound to have at least one game.
You'll be the best, and then you'll be the shit or shitty fuck. I was gonna go on with before we get on to I guess more of the upcoming games. No Man's Sky. Again, that shouldn't have been $60. What were they thinking when someone said, "Hey, let's put it at $60"? No, let's put it.
For the way it was, it should have been at like 30.
30. Yeah, I could have put 30 or 20.
Half the price for half
I
the
mean,
That's what it was.
half-ass game is what it would be.
It was. And then from what I heard about that game, what's it called? Like apparently you could find people on there, other explorers, but I heard you couldn't.
Like the actual, yeah, I remember.
Like multiplayer, apparently.
Well, that would have made me come back and play it. I would have loved to have played with my friends and actually traveled around the galaxy.
Like, you couldn't just invite them. You had to find them.
No, I know that because it was but the odds of finding them were like 1,000,000 to none or something.
Exactly.
And that's
You
stupid.
see, yeah, exactly.
You were fucking Tracer in the game? What the fuck?
No.
Oh, I thought it said you were.
Oh, I was at the end because the guy who went off Tracer.
Oh.
I picked her though just to zoom over there to the fucking objective, but it seems that we still lost.
We did. Alright, let's get on to the real shit here. E3's in a few weeks. We're gonna talk about all the games in general, but I just want to say, E3's like the Super Bowl of gaming. Obviously, it's the best thing that could ever happen.
Yes. The overhypes and everything happen there.
Yeah, it's the best time of the year. Usually Microsoft ends up surprising us with something. There's new games announced.
At least one thing.
Sequels announced. Yeah, I mean it's Christmas for gamers, but early. Well, and then they all come out near Christmas. Basically, it's like, here, these are the games. Your wallet's gonna be fucking drought.
Dying.
It's gonna be a drought by the end of the year. Like it's already. There's no money in there either way. So.
We won't be getting another Battlefield game for another 5 or 6 years, believe it or not.
5 or 6. Have they actually stated that?
Not six, but like around 4 or 5.
I'd say
Yes,
2019. 2019 or 2020 is when.
2020. I believe 2020. I think Battlefield 2, of course, they gotta do World War 2. That's money right there.
Yeah.
That is money.
And then everyone's gonna say, "Oh, you're copying Call of Duty." When that happens, then, or they're gonna end up saying that Battlefield's copying. It's always a back and forth thing, all the time.
Nobody's ever happy. Nobody's ever happy with
no
games.
one's ever gonna be happy. Well, going back again real quick to Battlefront 2, at least they learn from their mistakes. You gotta learn from your mistakes. But who knows? Battlefront 2 could still be total shit, for all we know. It could be shit.
Yeah, for all we know.
So, we don't know.
Bro. Nice. This should be suited.
Because I hate some games where the single player is basically just a tutorial how to play. That's the whole. And when you think about Battlefield 1,
Battlefront 1.
well, Battlefront 1, Battlefield 1, like. It had story, Battlefield 1, but it was basically like how to use a tank, how to aim. That's basically it. It's just an excuse for tutorial.
They tried to integrate it into like a story, into like a tutorial.
Yeah, like I've never played a shooter before, right? So.
Everyone's like, how do I say it? Everyone's just so used to just going straight to multiplayer because they know campaign won't be worth a shit. There's only like a select few of people that will like continuously, play the campaign.
Right.
Either that or people who just don't have, the internet, like I said.
Again, co-op. But and AIs.
I don't think there is split screen on that game, man.
It's a damn shame.
It is.
Well, let's start off. I know we're going to talk more about the games in general, which we are, but you watch the E3 all the time, right? Or do you ever try to keep up with?
I watch the highlights just to know what's going on. I don't watch it specifically because I don't like sitting through it.
Oh, I guess I like doing reactions with it, but let's talk about Bethesda real quick.
Beautiful, that's all I gotta say. They're always jam-packing their games.
Yeah. Well, what's gonna be new
companies
right now?
They're making apparently, from what I heard, Fallout remastered. One of the Fallouts.
Well, that'd be nice. That'd be nice. More Fallout for the new
Vegas
console.
or Part 3.
I would more think it'd be 3, but yeah, New Vegas.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure they're gonna do 3, but New Vegas would be nice.
It could be a whole bundle. Shit, and Bethesda could get away with it and make like Fallout 3 and Vegas both together remastered and make it $60.
Oh
and I'd buy it. But that's something they could get away with. But
they're supposed to be coming out with apparently two new titles.
Yeah, I heard.
They are working on a I don't want to say it's a shooter game. I don't remember exactly, but they're working on 2. One of them's supposed to be remastered, and one of them is a completely new game, which is good, bringing something new to the table.
Right. So about 2 new IPs, basically.
Yeah.
Because Prey just released.
I just hope they jam pack it like they do with most of their games. And like my 2 favorite companies, game companies that is in the world, would have to be Insomniac, the people who work on the Infamous series.
Of course.
And they're the ones also working on the new Spider-Man game. Which,
fantastic.
oh man, they should be beautiful. Exactly. And Bethesda.
Yeah, I mean, Bethesda puts the work in there. They always put a poster or something in there, or some little.
Yeah.
I don't know. Every time you get a Bethesda game,
they always do that.
every time you get a Bethesda game, the case is always heavy. And
just the fucking posters that they put in there.
Yeah, it's filled with a bunch of. You could feel the content. You're like, this is well worth the $60 for most of the stuff they've done, like Doom. Doom was fantastic. It was from the music to now the multiplayer. I played it. It was playable, but it wasn't playable for every day. But
oh, I can hear the rain.
Definitely. I don't think it's too early for Doom 2, unless they actually surprise us and say, here's Doom 2.
No, I'm pretty sure it's going to be half-assed if it's Doom 2, because that's not enough time.
Yeah.
Plus, if they still have DLC and stuff going on for part 1, like, no, just don't do that. Like, for the love of God, don't do that.
Yeah.
The same thing goes for Overwatch with, like, the whole wait 4 or 5 years. They're gonna milk the hell out of this game as much as they can. Because I mean, it's barely year 1. You know what I mean? They're planning on going to up to like 3 years maybe.
Right.
Like what they did with Destiny, because Destiny that was out for a good almost 4 years.
Yeah, there's still people playing it every day. Kept them there.
Oh yeah. Everyone's playing it until part 2.
Yeah, it's that's commitment.
Oh yeah.
I don't know if
especially now, even more people are gonna be playing that.
Yeah, getting back on the Destiny wagon.
Oh yeah.
I have not gotten one kill in this game.
No.
Not at all.
It's alright, man. Well, I mean, it's hard to talk and play at the same time.
It is. Tracer's just not doing it.
Trying to focus, talking.
It's okay. We're talking about important things.
Oh yeah.
Okay. Of course, like you said, Doom most likely would be too early. I don't know what else is there of Bethesda stuff. Fallout is the usual, and that's not going to be there unless a remaster. Dishonored 3, I don't think that's going to be anytime soon.
Now, I'm gonna go off on a limb here and talk about COD.
Oh my god.
So
we were saving the best for last, but okay.
Well, you see, Daniel. Like,
thank you.
What took them so long to listen to us?
Money. Sells for Infinite Warfare.
Infinite Warfare, yeah.
Yeah.
That's why they bundled Call of Duty 4 remastered with Infinite Warfare, because everyone's reaction when they first saw Infinite Warfare was, "What the living shit is this?" You know.
Well,
we had on the ground. We asked for, go back to the roots.
Gotta go back to the basics. Yeah.
Exactly, and that's something they weren't doing. Every year it seemed like they liked adding dabbing and fucking laser weapons, and it's just like...
Well, I got... Black Ops 3, though, an exception, was a really good game. But, I had fun in multiplayer for that a lot, because it was actually polished. Treyarch's really good at making a polished Call of Duty game.
Even Treyarch, even with a fucking futuristic game, they always find a way to make it work.
They do. Yeah. Although I would have liked it to continue right after Black Ops 2 though, but
exactly. The campaign I was over here expecting that was gonna be like the next one, you know what I mean? The next generation of Masons.
Yeah.
Let's get to it already.
That was a missed opportunity there.
Exactly.
But
and they made it random, and it's just like they mentioned like the character like once.
Yeah.
They talked in the story, I believe they said something about Raul Menendez.
Yeah, just real quick.
Yeah, how David Mason You know, the son, of course,
Mm-hmm.
gave him what he deserved. So, I mean, like, it was just once. Like, come on, man. Like, that, you know, you're just gonna throw that in there? Just that?
We have to. Oh, I'm sorry.
I think it would have just been like a good trilogy. You know, of course they're not. How do you say it? There's gonna be no more Black Ops. Don't expect Black Ops 4.
No, that's probably the end of the Black Ops franchise.
Yeah,
But,
it's a trilogy. 1, 2, and 3.
Yeah.
I'm hoping that's where they stop at.
Something new for Treyarch, and if they want to go the... Well, no, since they're doing World War II Sledgehammer, you would think they do World at War II. But, it'd be... I think it's...
Full-fledged Vietnam.
A more
Not
war
Black
in
Ops
Vietnam,
1
yeah.
Vietnam.
What about the
Because
Korean
Black
War?
Ops- The Korean War? But you see, like, the thing about the Korean War, I'm not saying it was a forgettable war, because no war is forgettable. It has its own you learn about it. But it seems like every year, and probably knows that their fan base is kids.
Right.
Why they had most of the stabbing bullshit.
It happens, but, life goes on.
Some kids didn't even know World War II went on. In that sense.
Well, fuck them.
Push on.
Most kids didn't know World War II. And it's like now, even more now kids are like searching out like what is World War II?
Yeah.
And that's not a bad thing, you know. But like, you know what I mean? Like, I don't think it would be a good idea to put the Korean War because it wasn't that huge of a war.
Well, I mean, it was a joke, but you ended up starting.
I didn't know.
I was gonna say, you know, I was thinking that Treyarch was making this game, and I was wrong. But I was like, well, World War II, like this one, you can tell this one's gonna sell way better than Infinite Warfare did, for sure, because there's not as much hate. Honestly, I haven't seen no hate for the new Call of Duty at all on any place. I haven't seen like. No, like, there's no hate at all. A lot of it's like, it looks good, it looks really fun, especially what they're doing in the multiplayer. They're changing it a little bit with a hub and everything. That's cool. But
also putting it to where you can be in the air in a tank, or you can be infantry. You get to choose what division you're in.
Seems fun to me. I mean, I plan on buying it day one, so as usual. Cause Infinite Warfare, I didn't even buy day one. I waited for Christmas, so. You know, but it'd be cool if they did a World at War remaster with this one.
Apparently, they're trying to do MW2 remastered, and I've even heard some people say they want a Black Ops 2 remaster. That's dumb.
No,
That's
more Black Ops 1.
It's too. It's how long has it been? It's been 5 years. That's not long enough. You know what I mean?
Well, if we just got a Modern Warfare, we still need World at War before we get to any of the other stuff.
We need to go to Black Ops before we go to Black Ops 2. Is what I'm saying. Too.
Yeah.
It's just like we gotta go in order.
Black Ops is almost 10 years, I think, already. Soon, 8 years. It's like 8 years old, 7 years old. But,
what I hope Treyarch does with their next game in a good 2 years, right? Throw the World at War remaster in there. You know, take your time with it. Make it nice. Don't add no dabbing. None of that bullshit. And I think they should just do it in order, because that's money right there. If you remaster World at War, and then remaster Modern Warfare 2, and then remaster MW2, and then remaster Black Ops 1, and then I think that's, if they want to, Modern Warfare 3, but I think Black Ops is where they should stop.
Farting, yeah.
Because anything after that, I mean, the graphics weren't that bad on there. You know, what are you gonna update?
You're not gonna update shit.
Exactly. Well, I mean, we could be proven wrong. I mean, shit, dude, they updated Origins from Black Ops 2 and then, you know, the Zombie Chronicles.
Yeah.
So maybe,
See, at least
but like, still.
Treyarch actually did something for Black Ops 3 when it's like, usually there is no more add-on to the game after the 4 DLCs.
Exactly.
Although I will say, I didn't own the season pass for Black Ops 3, I buy them separately. But I do think it's stupid that if you had a season pass, you still don't get Chronicles for free. That's really stupid. Again, it's to make quick buck. You know, it's obviously Infinite Warfare didn't make money, so we have to make them, you know, buy this. It's pretty obvious Activision was like, shit, we need to do something. There's more people playing Black Ops 3. Let's bring these people back in. But,
that's where Modern Warfare Remastered came in.
Yeah. Kind of moving on a little bit with,
Let's talk about, how are you feeling about that new God of War?
I think it looks, well, with the little demo we saw last year, I like it. The only God of War I ever beat or finished was Ascension, which was like, to everyone else was a horrible game, or not the best. But
was that your first God of War game?
No, I played God of War when I was a kid. I just never owned it. I was more of like the guy across the street always brought it, and we played it on my PS2 sort of thing. So it was like that. So I never got to experience buying God of War 3 and playing it on my PS3 and stuff. But yeah, I beat God of War Ascension. It was pretty easy, and it was fun. But the new God of War, it looks good. It does. I need to see more.
I believe it's a real, like, how do I say it? Step away from the old ones. Because, I mean, if you look at the environment from the old ones, you know, you're in fucking either hell or you're on Mount Olympus. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Some shit like that. And then all of a sudden, you're just like, oh yeah, I'm in a forest now.
No, that's good. It's different.
It's good, but it's gonna be weird, you know what I mean? Especially for the experienced players. You know, they're so used to something else, but...
Well, that's just a part of the game. That's just... But imagine if it could be an open world game, in a sort of sense.
Now, that, I hope, because, I mean, most of them, as you know, have been, like, you're just going down like a path.
Yeah, close quarter.
Yeah. Well, we'll definitely have to see, you know, they usually don't let us down with that game, you know, good single player,
right.
hours.
Yeah, I don't know, I feel like, I don't know Sony's plan, honestly. I don't know, I think God of War is not going to come out this fall. It'll probably come out in the spring next year. But,
or
yeah,
if anything, they'll probably do early release Christmas, you know.
Yeah. Well, there's already enough games in a way coming out again. Battlefront, Assassin's Creed, Far Cry. So I don't know. I guess yeah, again, sometime the first 4 months it'll come out.
On the subject of Battlefront, have you been keeping up with how the combat system is going to work on it?
Comment system or combat? Oh, combat. For what, the weapons or just the usual?
Sabers, weapons, and everything. They're actually adding, like, attachments. They're fucking...
Well, that's good.
They're doing actual, like, lightsaber duels. Not just the casual swing around the saber.
Shit, if they could do that for, like, For Honor in a way, the way that they did For Honor, but lightsabers, that'd be cool. But, I'm not have they even released gameplay yet, a multiplayer? I don't think they've released it yet.
No. There's gonna be a beta coming out soon. May the 4th, I think they're gonna do an actual gameplay review. Like
May the 4th already passed.
Wait, what's right now? Wait, is it really? Wait, I'm thinking of something else. Usually in, like, around April. No, I mean, what the fuck am I saying? Holy shit.
You mean June?
Like around the summertime. like the beginning of summertime.
No, they're gonna show it at E3.
Back in the fight.
Yeah. But
I would hope so.
yeah, they're gonna show because obviously it's releasing in a few months. So, I'm excited for Battlefront 2. Finally a campaign. Please make the campaign more than 10 hours, not some little 5-hour campaign. I don't know. I don't know again about the combat system though. How that's gonna end up. Hopefully they actually do it where when you rank up, people could actually see your rank, so it actually has meaning to it.
Oh yeah.
You know,
I forgot about that. Battlefront 1, you know.
Yeah.
Your name. That's it. You couldn't. The only way you could see their rank, I believe, was going actually like clicking on their name and all that.
Yeah. I think it was like that too. I don't know. Don't be afraid to change. I mean, it doesn't. I know it's Star Wars, but don't be afraid to make up new weapons for the game as well.
What do you mean make up?
Like make up?
your own weapons?
Yeah, like EA.
No, don't do that.
Yeah,
Stick to the canon. Stick to the canon.
Make your own weapons that you would think would be in the Star Wars universe.
Now, I like that. Just don't do it for Battlefront 2. Please.
Yeah, we'll do it for Battlefront 3.
Yes, okay, that's fine. That Battlefront 3 should... No, Battlefront 3 is gonna be the Force Awakens. Like, the whole... The First Order, I guess, trilogy, if you want to call it. I'm not sure what to call that era.
I just want to play as young Anakin Skywalker in this.
Oh, why, so you can hate sand?
I won! Yeah.
Well, from what they said, rumors, I mean, take this with a grain of salt, they're supposed to be, see, what are those vehicles called again? Pod racing, there you go.
Pod racing?
I'm not sure with actual characters, you know, from the movie.
Uh-huh.
But there's gonna be pod racing. There has to be.
That'd be cool. I'm down for that.
I don't know if you knew this, but the people who made Titanfall 2, of course, they're the ones who made Battlefront 2.
Really?
Yeah, that's why the combat system's gonna be like so crazy and shit. There's gonna be flips and everything.
That's awesome.
Yeah. There's gonna be flips, there's gonna be...
I love
like I
Titanfall
said,
2's
better saber
multiplayer.
duels.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure you'll like this one then.
That's gonna be awesome. I'm really excited for that. Yeah, Star Wars Battlefront 2 campaign made me happy already. The graphics so far from what I've seen looks really good.
Looks like the fucking movies, man.
I know, they're getting better and better every year.
You know they already have like next gen graphics, right?
Yeah,
like
Scorpio.
next gen, like yeah.
Yeah, it's gonna be really fun. I hope it actually ships with more than like 4 maps. That'd be pretty good. But knowing,
I'd say they have to put more. I mean, you can't just put one map for each area. You know what I mean?
Hell, yeah. I mean, Call of Duty ships with 13 maps, but by the end of the day, it feels like there's just like 10, like I don't know, 7 maps. Because you keep on playing the same map over and over and over in Call of Duty game. You never really.
It gets annoying.
Yeah. Give us some spice. And here, Overwatch. I heard again. Didn't Overwatch put new maps? But where are the new maps? Why are we playing the same map?
Three new maps.
Is that on arcade though? Are we on arcade or are we?
No, yeah, it's only on arcade. That's what I forgot to tell you. I know it's dumb.
See stuff like that. Okay, what else is there that well, we were going with Bethesda, and I guess we don't know what they're going to be doing, and it's going to be 2 new things. I'm pretty sure they're gonna surprise us with something of the mix. I know possibly, obviously, they're not working on Elder Scrolls to at least give us information on it, but
Now let me tell you something that they shouldn't do.
what shouldn't they do?
Okay. Do not put out PS5 and the next Xbox. They need to slow down.
Well, the next Xbox is basically a Scorpio, so that's already happening.
They gotta slow down, dude. They can squeeze a few good more years into these consoles.
Exactly. PS2 lived a long life before the PS3 came
PS2
along.
lived like fucking 17 years.
Yeah, I mean, did you graduate high school?
Did I graduate high school?
Yeah.
I graduate next year.
I mean, it lived more like 10 years, but yeah, I got you.
Back in the fight.
But I love your enthusiasm. Yeah, no, exactly. PS3 lived a long time too.
I didn't really actually mean 17 years. I was giving exaggeration.
It was good.
Or, as you said, I'm just playing, man. You didn't have to give me a whole reason.
I'm sorry. Still have 0 kills.
Why are you not getting any kills?
I don't know.
Get good, Daniel. What the fuck? What?
Can we play against good players?
Can we play against good players?
What else? Let me see. So, okay, we're done with Bethesda. We basically just said... I mean, I gotta do more research before I officially do any E3 predictions when I do something. But, yeah, just new IPs. Maybe a new Wolfenstein is what I heard. I haven't played the new Wolfenstein, but I'm pretty sure they're gonna announce a new Wolfenstein. Yeah, that's what I'm remembering now. New Evil Within. I haven't played the original, so I'm pretty sure they'll announce.
That game was not that scary. That game was not that scary. Yeah, I believe it was just one of those games that put you on the edge of your seat because of the lack of ammo.
It looks scary.
It's not, trust me.
But I get scared easily.
Oh, yeah, you'll probably get scared.
Okay, after Bethesda, let's go ahead and jump to something we've already been talking about, EA. Which EA always has the most boring freaking conferences of all time, because the 2 hours that EA has on stage, an hour and a half of it feels like it's just sports. Madden, soccer. I get that. It sells. People love the sports games. I get it. But we're here to see fucking Battlefield and Mass Effect and all. We're here to see the real games, not some Madden game you put out every damn year. So,
Select your hero.
yeah, just don't do it at E3. Just say, hey, here's a little trailer. There you go. Bye.
They
That's all you
have
need.
a trailer for the next Madden game. I mean, all you would have to do is just show a different trailer, maybe a little gameplay, and then get it out of the way.
And then they bring a football player out, and then it's so cringy. So just don't. I'm pretty sure they're gonna announce something from Mass Effect Andromeda, like some add-on or DLC. They're gonna talk about Mass Effect. Star Wars Battlefront 2 is gonna be the biggest thing there for EA. They're probably gonna do some Battlefield 1 DLC stuff. Because I haven't really been seeing anything about Battlefield 1 for DLC.
Oh yeah, it's already about that time that they drop another DLC.
Well, hopefully they tease all of the DLC packages in one trailer. Kind of like this is what's gonna come out. Here it is. I don't know other EA games at the time besides sports. Titanfall 3, I doubt that's gonna be something because how bad the sales were.
Let's move on to some fighting games.
Nigga,
All
I'm
right,
not done with EA.
MK, I'm playing.
Capcom versus whatever.
Capcom versus polished graphics and same characters. Yeah, I know.
Versus the same graphics they've had for 20 years.
I think they polished the graphics. The characters are the same. Of course, you can argue that, oh, who's Mega Man now? But like, I mean, come on.
Who cares about Mega Man?
Like, we already had Mega Man and Smash Bros. Do you really need them again for another fighting game?
My God. No. Yeah, but for EA, I think that's about it, though. To be honest, unless I'm not thinking clearly, I should have done my research. I think let's go to the real shit. Let's go to Microsoft. Gears of War 4 DLC. I don't know. I don't even know what DLC is going on for Gears of War at the time. So.
Currently, I don't even think. I haven't heard anything about it either. Like, they don't hype it up or anything. It's just like, all right, here's the DLC.
Here's some new skins.
Yeah, here's a fucking breast cancer awareness Nasher skin.
Yeah, the usual Gears.
Yeah.
Again, new Halo. I think they're gonna announce Halo 6. I think Halo Wars 2 didn't. I don't know the sales. I'm pretty sure it didn't sell the greatest. Wasn't the biggest.
Not better. It didn't sell better than Part 1. I'll leave it at that. But it wasn't a terrible game. Just one of those games where you play it, you have a good, good game or so, and you occasionally hop on that game and you just want to play something.
Right.
It's not even one of those games that you play competitively, like COD or something. You just fucking you just play it.
I got you.
You just play it. Like there's nothing to do really.
No, I got you there.
I do
I wasted a
they
bomb.
should drop another Killer Instinct.
Oh, season 3.
Just a new one in general.
Yeah, I've heard rumors of a Rise 2 for the game Rise.
Rise. I wouldn't be surprised if they actually had like a multiplayer now. But I wouldn't. It's just as the same as fucking For Honor. Honestly.
For Honor did it better, I guess. Honestly, I'm losing my train of thought already. Microsoft's gonna announce a bunch of stuff. They're gonna talk about the Scorpio for most of the show. They're gonna talk about how the graphics are amazing. They're gonna talk about you can watch TV and play games at the same time. I don't know what else. A bunch of indie games.
Apparently they're bringing indie games back to Expo.
No.
Yep. Those cheap $1 games that you could basically fucking
make
play
yourself.
Once. Yeah. Like Cowboy Girl, Macho Ninja Girl, or something like that.
God, just kill it now. Alright, let's get to the real meat and potatoes. Sony PlayStation God of War, The Last of Us Part 2 gameplay and hopefully release date. We're gonna see a little bit of Uncharted: The Lost Legacy. Let's hope for a new Ratchet and Clank. Oh, I didn't mean I meant Jack and Daxter. No, Naughty Dog's busy with Last of Us Part 2. I don't know, Uncharted 4 DLC, more of it. Not the Lost Legacy, but multiplayer stuff. That'd be nice. Ubisoft. We're forgetting Ubisoft, of course. Far Cry 5 gameplay and release date.
They're games that They look good at first, and then you play it,
and they're downgraded.
It's not what it was. Yep.
I know how you feel. No doubt about it, they're making Watch Dogs 3 right now, but they're not going to announce it anytime soon, but... Splinter Cell game, I hope they announce a new Splinter Cell game. Just make it, announce it, let's go.
I don't think it would be with the same character.
You know, they end up saying that Sam Fisher, you know how they changed the voice actor for the last game?
I really don't know because I don't play it that much. Well, like I know what you're talking about. Yeah, go on.
They changed the voice because they were doing motion capture and all that stuff. But have an actor do motion capture, and then all you have to do is add the voice with the actual actor. You know what I mean? It's not hard. A new Infamous. What everyone's been saying that it's time for a new Infamous, which it is. I don't know if Insomniac Games has two teams working on one game and another one working on another game. I don't know how big they are.
I know. You see, like them, I know they like to keep their shit. I'm not gonna say it's small, but a group to where they all put their heads together for one game and one game only. I don't think they work on two projects. I think in their mind, working on two projects will make, you know, both half-assed. And them, they don't like to half-ass their games at all.
They do.
What? Wait, who?
Naughty Dog.
Oh, wait, my bad. I thought you were talking about fucking
No, we're talking about Insomniac. I'm kidding. No, I know how Insomniac... There's a rumor that Resistance 3... Or Resistance 4, my bad. There's a rumor that a new Resistance game is going to be announced. I think that could be pretty cool.
I've never played it.
Maybe they announce something for the PS Vita. Maybe.
No, I doubt it. Nope, that thing's dead, bro.
Will they announce? Hey, you guys remember the PS Vita?
The only thing that I'd probably want to play the PS Vita for is like the screen thing where you get to play on your PS Vita. Like I could be on the shitter, you know what I mean?
Okay.
While playing, you know, Call of Duty or something. I mean, who doesn't want to play Call of Duty on the shitter?
Oh man, that'd be amazing.
See what I mean? But like that's about like the only key highlight about the thing. Even at that, some of the games don't support it, so you wouldn't be able to play all the games.
I think you need to stop.
Attackers incoming in 30 seconds.
A new BioShock, maybe?
Yeah, well, yeah.
Man, I think it's time for a new BioShock, and even if it's a new team, someone needs to take the reins and continue the franchise. Make it in the 70s.
They haven't made one. They haven't made one since what, like
2012, I think.
Besides the remasters, of course.
I love
BioShock Infinite, right?
Yeah, BioShock Infinite, which was awesome. I loved it.
Yeah, it was a good game.
I really
like
did.
that one.
Yeah, that was awesome. Don't give up, guys. Make a BioShock. I mean, Overwatch 2 probably this year.
No, but bro, I just told you it's gonna have up to like 3 or 4 years.
Blizzard usually doesn't make sequels until like 15 years later.
Exactly.
And that's not smart. They can make more money. They just, you know, because Blizzard doesn't care. Blizzard wants the money.
They're mostly themed to fucking PC, and like if you know anything about PC games, is that their sequels and all that take fucking forever to come out.
Yeah.
Fucking Dota and all those other games.
Dota.
Yeah, Dota.
Dota. I'm sorry.
Well, that just happened.
It's okay.
Where'd Eugene go?
I don't know. David, are you here? I think it went somewhere.
Good.
Well, let's end the video on a high note, Daniel.
I thought we were gonna talk about Spider-Man.
Well, alright, well that'll be the high note.
Well, what did you think of it would be the last one?
Nothing else really. I mean,
We haven't even talked about The
everything.
Last of Us Part 2.
The Last of Us 2, eh?
I mean, games we're excited for. That's basically the title of the video. What are we excited for?
Spider-Man.
So that's your #1 game out of all
That's my
the other
#1 game.
things.
Yep, #1.
And then if it ends up turning to be shite,
Well, then, fuck it.
I think Injustice 3 will be announced. At
What the fuck?
what?
You did not just say Injustice 3.
Well, why not? Isn't it time?
It just had a release like 2 fucking days ago and shit.
Oh man, this guy's crazy. Yeah, my favorite game honestly is gonna have to be Destiny 2. No, I'm kidding. I don't know what my favorite game is honestly. Like my most anticipated game is.
Crash Bandicoot Insane Trilogy,
Shut up.
which I'm very much looking forward to.
Mafia 4 is my most anticipated game.
There's not gonna be another Mafia game until a good 4 or 5 years.
They didn't make enough money Mafia 3.
They can, they just, I don't know. I mean, they did it for Vietnam. I don't know what else they can do. Unless they make like a modern Mafia game where it's like in the future.
Yeah, Lincoln Clay could be in present day.
Yeah, he can be an old man, just like Vito was on this one. I mean,
Is
compared
it
to
Vito?
World War I, World War II, Vietnam.
Hey. I have 0 kills and still. Honestly, my favorite game probably that I'm most anticipated for is the next Army of 2.
Army of 2. Oh, I remember that game. One of the greatest games to ever play split screen on, that's all I'll say.
I'm kidding, there's no new Army of 2, but I'd love to see one. I'd love to see a new Call of Juarez.
Call of Juarez, oh man. That fucking game.
That's a great game.
I just remember playing the cartel. Oh man, that fucking game. The shit they'd say was cringeworthy. Time for a beatdown, bitch! Like, are you serious? Like, come on.
Come over
Get on your
here.
knees and pray. That's all I remember. Or the fucking,
get on your knees.
what was she
and
like?
pray.
Was she black? I can't remember.
I don't know.
Like, what? Like,
We
they all
gotta
had,
burn
like, a
these weed
super-
fields.
Oh my. You'd have to do side objectives and everything.
Yes. Are we gonna quit this match now? Are we ending it on a high note?
Prepare to attack.
Yeah.
Select
Okay.
your hero.
Come on.
Wait, you want to play on this map or no?
No.
Alright.
I wanted to play on that map. I'm kidding. Ladies and gentlemen, my most anticipated game honestly has to be... I can't stop thinking about Destiny 2 for some reason. I don't know, I guess the way the premise looks... I don't think it's my most anticipated, but definitely I can't wait to play it. I don't know. Spider-Man I'd have to say as well.
game's gonna be lit.
Avengers, the Avengers game that Square Enix is making. Hopefully there'll be some news at E3 about it. Honestly, I can't tell you guys. I don't know. Everything about it. Star Wars Battlefront 2 probably is one of my most anticipated. And then The Last of Us Part 2, as usual. Well guys, thank you again for watching. I know I sucked during this gameplay. Whether you watch this a day from now, week from now, month from now, year from now, I love you, and don't you forget that. I'm Daniel Rodriguez, and the man right behind me is Andres Garza. Find him on Facebook. He's the weeaboo in the photo. I'll see you guys later. Anything else you have to say, Drew? Okay. Bye-bye.